Hey folks, Mr. Yako back here with yet another tutorial to help you with your audio glossary of terms. If you are having difficulties with using GarageBand to insert your audio into your keynote, this hopefully will help. My suggestion here is to finish off your keynote first in terms of all the visual components, so each slide for each term, figure out what the definitions are, get your pictures, get your references all set up, and then once you've done that, you can record all your audio in one shot. Please do this in a quiet location. We don't want all kinds of noise in the background when you're recording your audio. So let's get started here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the spotlight and I'm going to look for GarageBand, and there it is. And I'm going to open it up. Now, here we go. I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to make sure that I've selected voice because that's what I'm recording. And I click on choose. And this new project bit, you can save this maybe to your desktop. It's not really all that important. You don't really need to load this up over and over again. And actually, when you're done, you can just delete this one file. So here we go. And what it should bring up is this interface for me now. I should see male basic, hopefully, and female basic, although the version you have may be slightly different. And now it's just a matter of recording my term. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my keynote and I'm going to minimize it a little bit here. And I'm going to do the same thing with GarageBand. I'm just going to kind of move it so I can have these two things on the screen at the same time and see my definition. And now what I'll do is I'll record this. So here we go. Combustion, a chemical reaction that it should say actually involves the burning of a substance such as burning paper. And I'm going to click the record button to stop it, and I click the stop button, and then I'm going to go back here to my recording. Now, one of the things, I'll fix this one thing. One of the things that you want to do is you remove the clicking noises. So I play this back. Combustion, a chemical reaction that it should say actually involves the burning of a substance such as burning paper. Hear that noise, that click? It's probably at the beginning and the end of this. So what I want to do is get rid of that clicking noise. Why? I don't know, it's annoying. So if I double click on this audio clip up here, I get an expanded view down below. And now I can edit this a little bit. If I position my cursor over an area, and what you want to do is you want to listen to it a couple times to find out where that click noise is. Combustion, a chemical reaction. So there isn't one at the beginning, okay, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me go to the end where I know there's a click noise. I'm going to position my cursor after all my talking and play it. There it is. So this section right here is where that click noise is, so I can cut off anywhere past this point where the line is. I position my line there. Okay, again, you have to put your cursor in this area, not up here. If you put it up there, it'll move the whole audio clip. It has to be down below where these numbers are. And that wherever you click within those numbers, it'll position the cursor. So let's position it right there. And what I'm going to do is press Command T. And what that will do is it will cut that clip at the playhead. The playhead is where this line is. Now I need to make sure that I highlight the section I want to delete. So I've highlighted it here when it looks this color. And now I can just press the delete button and boom, it is gone. And now I can go back and listen to the whole thing. I'm not going to do that in this case, but go back and listen to the whole thing. And if it's good, if it sounds good, super. What I'll do next is I'll go up here to share. I'll go to export song to disk. I'm going to leave this all alone. MP3 is what we want. Good quality is fine for what we're doing. Click on export. And I'm going to suggest that you create a folder and you save all of your audio tracks to that folder, all your definitions. Name your definitions after the term. It will help you to organize them. Not to mention later on, ladies and gentlemen, you can actually take all of these audio definitions. You can maybe throw them on an MP3 player, an iPhone, Samsung that has Android, and you can actually listen to these things to study from. There's an idea. And once I've done this, put my term, press save. Now in my case here, I'm just saving them all to the desktop, but you would want to put them in all in one folder. And let me just bring this all up now, or not all up, but I need to go back, find my term. Should know my desktop here somewhere, and here it is. Okay, so to get that audio definition, or that narration now, that audio file, that MP3 file, into my Keynote, all I need to do is drag it in, just like that. And once it's in, I'll make my Keynote a little bit bigger. I can click and move this thing there, and it's all done. So essentially, once you've done this for a term, you can drag it in. And in GarageBand, with this still open now, after you've created one term, you don't need to create a new file. I mean, what I mean by that is create a new project, or open a new project every time. You can just delete this and then start recording your next term. Okay? Get rid of the clicking noises. Go back up to share, export it. Once you've saved it, delete it, and then move on to the next one, the next one, and the next one until you're done. So that's it for this tutorial, folks. Should you have any questions or concerns, if you need any help, please see myself, Mr. Yakubak, or Mr. Grube.